Hi Aquarius, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. If you've seen me before, you have seen me before. I'm trying something new here, so I'm focusing in the camera on the cards as I'm seeing the cards. And I don't know, I just want to change it up a bit and see whatever works for me and whatever works for you guys. So at the end of the reading, if you want to, if you feel called to, then I would appreciate if you leave a comment about this new format. If not, completely fine. At the end of the day, it's where I'm gonna feel the most comfortable. So I just enjoy for you to see exactly what it is that I'm seeing. So maybe in the future with a little bit better camera options, I can do both. Like, because I got some suggestions, some really good suggestions back. So thank you guys for that. So I'm gonna jump right in here now for you with this life purpose card. That was really deep down there somewhere. So Aquarius, interesting times. Let's just get this card out first. Aquarius are these cards apparently. Freedom and animals. So we're starting with the freedom, which is so you and so where we're headed right now. Today we have the 16th of December when I'm recording it, and I'm setting this date for this entire reading from mid-December to mid-January somewhere. I feel like further into the future, it's no point because the energies are changing so rapidly these days. Although I always believe that whenever you find something, you are supposed to hear it. However, we have very specific dates. We've just had a little portal shift on the 12th of the 12th. We had the new moon with a total solar eclipse on the 14th. We have today the 16th of December. 16 is all about sudden shifts and sudden changes. And also we now have a major shift that is happening in your sign on the 21st of December. That's probably the one you're going to feel the most, and that's the one that I feel is very, very connected with this. Aries. I was just about to call you Aries. So maybe there's somebody that has a placement in Aries. Maybe there's an Aries crotch. Is there a Aries crotch watcher? I think you should stop it. I'm sorry. And if you don't know what crotch is, if you're a Swedish or a Scandinavian, I'm not going to tell you. Oh, wow. Great beginning here. So if you're a cross watcher, maybe you're an Aries. Who are you? You're Aquarius. Aquarius is all about the freedom. It's all about blazing a new trail, like going a path where nobody else has ever gone before. And the interesting thing now with Saturn and Jupiter being conjunct in Aquarius on the 21st of December, their conjunction is happening at 0 degrees. It just means that we've never gone here before, which is so Aquarius. It's so Aquarius, and it's all about the freedom, and it's all about the manifestation, wish fulfillment, the star. So I love how this is coming out. First, you're free to do what you choose. How about that? You're free to do what you choose. I mean, every person is, but I mean, the stars and the planets and the numerology and everything, it just couldn't line up better for you if you tried. It happens on the 21st, and 21 is like the lucky number 21, mirrored in with the month of 12. So we have 2112, a complete mirror. So it's like whatever you feel is going to be sort of instant manifestation. And then animals, as soon as this card came out, we're going to read the bottom, but as soon as this came out, I thought about spirit animals. Basically, because I just started to watch, which is so silly that I do that, because there's just literally no time. But I'm trying to force it in there. His Dark Materials. I started to watch an episode, and then I put it down, and then I picked it up again due to a lovely person in my life who recommended it. I was like, maybe I'll give it another go. And I don't know, it was like I saw different things this time. I don't know why. And they each, if you haven't seen it, they each have their own spirit animal, being so in alignment with them, talking with them. Their spirit animal can talk, and also the spirit animals has their journey. Like they start out in certain, they seem to, I like I said, I think I watched one episode. So what it seems like is like they're starting at something and then they're sort of growing into something else. And I don't think it's just that they're becoming a bigger and bigger animal that is like the animal that they start to be. They're shifting animals, if I got it right. I might be wrong. So there's something about it could just be that you like the spirit animal thing has grown on you. Like you start to understand that maybe I have spirit animals around me. Maybe I have guides around me. Maybe there's guidance here. And it doesn't have to be that, sorry for using the word mystical, but it doesn't have to be that weird as to, do you have a real, is that a leopard? It's not a cheetah, is it? Oh, I don't know these words in English. Anyway, so yeah, it's not about whether you have like a monkey for a spirit animal, if you blah blah blah. It could just also be that the spirit animals are showing up for you as guidance. If you're walking outside in nature, like you keep seeing foxes, or you keep seeing butterflies, or you keep seeing birds in certain, that's the spirit, that it's the animal kingdom as well, that is just trying to talk to you or give you guidance. Okay? And on the bottom it says, you understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are a part of your life's work. So there could also indicate that you're a spirit whisperer. I don't know what's with me today. That you're an animal whisperer, like you're... Oh, I love this photo. Look at this. It's so beautiful. So if there's any interest for you, for any of you guys, there could be just that you're want to be an animal whisperer. You want to talk, like to be sort of the link between perhaps the animal and the animal's owner. That they're trying to find guidance via you. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside here. I know you can't see them over here. I'm aware. We're going to move into the usual decks here. If you're interested in the decks that I'm using, I've listed them. Wow. That flip, but it didn't come up. Prosperity Begins. I just want to say the decks that I'm using is listed down below in the description box. Prosperity Begins. Number 1. Beautiful. I want one more card here for Aquarius. And soon we can't blame any planet or any, like each and every planet is about to go direct. I think it's mid-January and every single planet is direct. And so I can't blame Mercury for not finding the words. I can't blame that I don't sleep though. And I think that's due to the new moon. Ooh. I mean, 3 black borders. Love how you can see this now. 3 black borders. Universe, universe, universe. One of them, really universe, because it's the tapping in with the third eye. Really universe, because it's intuition. And then there's some sort of temptation here going on. So let's see what that's about. I do apologize, guys. It feels like I stumble over my words. It feels like I'm not too quick to find them either. And that bothers me a tiny bit. Third eye chakra, number 6. 6 is all about the connection in with yourself. 6 is love, but why is it love? It's because of the connection between you and your inner being. It's the personal you, it's the physical you, connected in with your spiritual you, the soul you, the non-physical you. It's third eye, so it's so much about your intuition. It's so much about that inner connection. It's also about opening your psychic centers. And since we had this animal talking with the animals, to very much, this could very well be for some of you guys that you really are tapping into this, even taking classes, wanting to take classes about like how do you strengthen this communication with the animals, right? For the rest of you guys who's not interested in that, it's basically just starting to be really aware of yourself and starting to be really aware of your surroundings. Like, we have more and more masters now on the planet, and we just keep opening up, and I just find that more and more people are stepping into their true potential. It's a really beautiful basic energy here. And I'm gonna go deeper here later on and see exactly what this is about. The intuition card that just stems right off of the third eye. So the intuition card is number 2, and it's conversation, communication in relationships. And because we already have the third eye coming out here, and this is the intuition, you don't see that, the intuition card, I feel like the number 2 here today is about the communication with yourself. It's a communication with your inner being. And it's like this black hole. It's like the universe is staring you in the face. It's like you have these wormholes or this dark matter openings happening. So little mini portals is happening for you. The big door there in the back represents this new beginning, I feel, stepping in or stepping out to this new beginning. You're having your eyes closed, so we're going to go deeper and find out what that is about, whether that's just you really tuning in with yourself, or whether that is something that you don't want to see, because that can really go both ways. Or you keep asking for something, and as it shows up, it's a bit scary to look at it. I mean, however long I've been doing this, and I've been doing work with source for so many years now, and in different shapes and forms, and I see silhouettes, I see, like, I can feel and I can sometimes see a presence being in the room, but still to the day, I mean, I understand why I mostly hear things, and why I mostly sense things, and why I mostly just know it. It's just a confirmation for me in my head. Like, I just know stuff. It just appears in my head. I don't really know how to explain it. Is that just the other day, there was somebody in my room, and they did take on a stronger silhouette than just, you know, something sweeping by, or somebody shimmering and shining a bit, and it freaks me out. To this day, I know it's well intended. I know it's a good energy. I know it's even there to guide me, and I still almost pee my pants. So, as you open this up, as you move on into becoming a master, and as you open up your psychic centers and you become more and more intuitive, some of you guys might already be here. Some of you guys might already like have full conversations with your spirit guides, with your spirit animals. Talking with the other side, like, that's just old news to you, and it's full on that they're showing up in their, you know, whatever form, shape or form. I just want to say, it's one thing to think that you want to see certain things and hear certain things, but that first time that you hear a loud voice in your head, it sort of freaks you out a tiny bit. Freaks me out a tiny bit. Might not freak you out. We have this temptation card here. And what I feel today, I get a little bit of different things each time that I'm getting this card. And so today I want to talk about you moving a tiny bit too fast, being tempted to move a tiny bit too fast for the final result. So we see this major key here, and how the top is the only one that is shining, and it's like comes in like a meteor. It's like a wish fulfillment. Is like a shooting star. It's something that is sort of coming in by itself on its own, if that makes sense. Of course you're calling it in, and of course you're a magnet to everything around you, but it's like you don't have to do too much. You just have to. Sometimes we find that hard, but you just really have to be in alignment with yourself. And like I said, with all the planets aligned like it is right now, it's just you're having every help that you can possibly have at this moment. So I feel like if there's some of you guys that are trying to open up, maybe you're trying to meditate, maybe you're trying to connect with loved ones on the other side, perhaps you're trying to make like a stronger connection with your guides, just a stronger connection with your inner being, something around those lines, that you're just trying to sharpen the conversation, or sharpen, number 2, conversation, communication, sharpen the conversation, or like have a clearer communication with your guides. You might get tempted to move too fast to see results. It might be that you're a bit frustrated that you don't like hear them soon enough, or understand the messages soon enough, or maybe you're trying to meditate and it doesn't really work for you, or maybe you like ask questions, maybe even listen to guided meditations where you're supposed to ask questions to your guides or something like that, and you're supposed to leave space, and you're supposed to hear the answer, and the answer is not there. And if you reach, like, this is a life process, it's not a meditation. You're going to be one, I don't want to at all, at any time, talk somebody out of their fast process, because some people just, they just go for it and it just works. Straight up, it just works, because there's just literally no resistance, no fear, just clear communication from the get-go. Good for you, if that's your thing. For the rest of us, for the most of us, it's a life journey. It has, like, you've started to open up to these gifts and to your inner voice. Like, you have it once you're born, and then we shut it down a tiny bit, and then we just ever since we're sort of 8, 9, 10, 15 years old, we'll try to open it up again, or 35, or whatever your age, 50. And it's like, if it doesn't happen over 2 times of meditating, it's like, it doesn't work for me. It's like you go for the result too fast. And we have like the whole bottom here of the key, where you're going to actually reach. I love how we have like this heart that is in the key. It's a heart matter, and you're going to reach the heart of this. You're going to come to the core of this. But it's a bit further down the line. It's a bit further down the road. The key is also connected to your heart. Do you see that in his welly lipped his welly lipped chest there? His very ripped chest. He's holding his key over his heart energy center, as is like, okay, so I get that my heart needs to be in on it. I'm connected in with my heart. I want to connect in with my inner being. I'm sitting in meditation. Why doesn't it work? Like, I want to see a faster result. So there's, around this card today, there's some sort of going for a result too fast, not giving yourself even a chance to have a progress in this. And the progress, I hate to say it, but it can be years. It can be years. I just want to say, like, I did not wake up one day, although I was in a car accident, okay? I was in a car accident when I was 3 years old. Nobody has no clue how my mom and I survived. We just did. And no, I don't think I hit my head. No, I don't think I accessed any gifts when we were in that car accident. For me, opening up to spirit, opening up to source, connecting in with my inner being has been an ongoing, det var själva fan, as I would say in Swedish. It's like an ongoing freaking process to just open up and open up and open up and open up and go inwards and go inwards and go inwards and just sit in silence and just whatever that wants to come out and is coming out. And over time, you're starting to establish a relationship. And it grows stronger and stronger and stronger. And from that, once that relationship is established, there's no end to where you can take it. And for somebody to say that it's the gift for the fair few, no, it's not. No, it's not. So I feel like if this is you trying to open up now, or if this is you just being really catapulted into your sort of true, honest version, because we're stepping into the Aquarius age now. We're having Saturn and Jupiter coming together into your sign. That hasn't happened apparently for over 400 years. I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't alive in this body last time that happened. So it's a rare find, and it's in your sign, Aquarius. It's unbelievable things that are happening right now for you, for all of us, but especially for you since you're in that sign. Clarification here. Wow, like a shooting star. New beginnings. 20, for me, that's the 2.0 version of yourself. So like I just said, we're catapulting you into like this new version of yourself. You're waking up to your true potential. And it's the 2.0 version of you. That's the upgrade, that's the update, that's ascension. That's you stepping into a completely new version of yourself. We have new beginnings here. We have the upgrade with the 2.0. And probably the most of it has taken place during this 2020. The most growth has taken place at this 2020. And if you're sort of quick to say, no, it's not. No, it's not. It has been such a tough year this year. Like just one struggle after the other. That is the ascension. That is the opening. That is the upgrade. And it's almost like, do you see this meeting with this oversoul? Do you see it like this is, it's like your soul tribe. You're coming together with your soul tribe, and you're connecting in with your oversoul, with the angels in your life. It's like they want to help you cross over, to come to the other side. And I don't mean literally come to the other side, but there's probably going to be such a shift for you that it's going to almost feel like the other side if you allow it to. And on the bottom it says starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So whatever has brought you to this place, wherever, like maybe it has been a bit of a hardship for you in the past, it has brought you to this place, to this very place. And then I'm saying runes being engraved in those stones, like it's ancient wisdom coming in here now. It's like you're opening up to so many new, beautiful beginnings. This is all spirit. So far, all spirit. The black borders and the purple border, spirit. And I just realized we have two number. So the emphasis here is on 2 so far, which is it's in the works. It's gone from dream, fantasy, vision to now manifesting it. What else do we want to tell Aquarius about this beautiful time of their life? Nothing. We don't want to tell you anything. I feel the truth. Let's see what's going to come out here. Deception and envy. So this card has come out quite a lot lately. So I feel for the collective, like when something keeps being repeated like this, for the collective. And I just had this idea the other day that through the readings, as I'm doing the readings, there's always seemed to be like a thread of something that is just collectively, that's what's going on. At least collectively, that's what's going on for my community, for this community and the new era community. To then like finalize every period of readings, finalize it with like a collective reading to get the overall sense, the overall energy that fits all. This seems to have come out quite a bit. And deception and envy is, I feel like this is something that is, a couple of things here. Okay, so we're going to do first number 7. 7 is a completion. 7 is all about, here's my cake story. I've tried to stay away from it for a bit, but here it is again. You put the most beautiful ingredients together. You collected the ingredients over time, over life. You find that's what I want, that's what I like. This is how I want it. This is how I don't want it. So you put the most beautiful ingredients together in this beautiful cake, and the cake has been resting for a bit, and you even put it in the oven. We have a little waiting game, and then we're taking the cake out. And 7 says it's time to have your cake. It's time to enjoy it. Okay? Excuse me. And it's also about the unveiling. The veil is being lifted. The truth is coming out. It's like so many shifts going on right now. I mean, and if I could show you, there's so many birds sitting outside my window right now. I can't even count them. They're crows. There's so many birds, guys. So there's probably major messages coming in. Major freedom. We had that freedom card. We started out with that. The freedom in your life is just going to be ridiculous. We have the dolphins in the back there also that just talks about playfulness and just being free to do whatever you want. So this is all about the gloves are coming off, the mask is coming off, the veil is being lifted, the truth is being told. The truth is being told. It's like you see it clearly now. And I feel with these waves are just telling such a story. With these golden waves, it's like it is the ascension. It's the higher energy. It's a golden age. It's the age of Aquarius. It's freedom. It's wish fulfillment. And it's also the truth. It reveals like whatever doesn't serve anymore. It's like, I heard the best analogy the other day. I can't remember it now, but maybe I was just supposed to get that short analogy so that I can give it to you now. It's like thinking about a hot air balloon. Is that what you say? A hot air balloon that, you know, the basket on the bottom with the sandbags on the sides to keep the balloon down. In order for the balloon to start to rise, we need to let go of the weight. And it was such a good analogy, I thought. It was like, okay, not only do we need to let go of the heavier weight in order to ascend, in order to rise up, but when you let go of the weight, naturally, you don't even have to then just like start to well, you do have a little fire there to get it going, but it's like naturally it will just start to rise. Like naturally we will just have the where are you going? We will just have the ascension happen when you let go of the weight. So the heavier energies, the lower energies, I'm not saying that they're good or bad or right or wrong. They're just lower frequency. They're denser vibration. And so when we let go of that, we're going to rise up. And as we rise up, the things that doesn't match it anymore is going to be, as we reveal it, some of you guys might not even be in tune with it. Some of you guys might miss a whole lot of heavy stuff because you just let go of it, meaning the world center as well, like the collective's energy as well. Like we're dropping it and we're rising up. And so as we rise up, there's so much that's going to come into view. There's so much that's going to be revealed, be the truth of something. But as you rise up, you also leave it behind. So it's like you saw what was going on, but no interest for us to stay there. Right? And with the deception and envy, there could also be the case that as you're starting to shine your shine, like as you're starting to come into this, I want to use the word holy grail of the version of yourself, and people not understanding the love, not understanding the freedom, but they're sort of based in fear and worry, they might just not understand you. They might not be happy that you're moving on. That's all I'm getting with that. Okay. Some final card here, final advice, and then I'm going to move into the extended reading. Final advice here for Aquarius, please. Yep. How many black borders is that? It's crazy. And 2, 3. It's 5 black borders. Do you understand how much in attunement you are with the universe right now? There's no separation between you and the universe. Meaning, in plain English, in plain Swedish, it's like you're free to choose. You're free to do what you choose. That's what it means. The sacrifice, the lower, this is exactly what we just said about the rising up. It's just more beautifully portrayed in this one. We've been on the heavier energies here, and we're just rising up now into the rainbow, into these beautiful beautiful magnolias that speaks about magic. They speak about they've been around forever and they survive everything. 12 is the masculine there, so some structure, some organization around whatever dream it is that you have. It's like you're just being pulled straight into your dream and into the light. I love this. You're rising up to the light. You're ascending. It's the 2.0 version of you. It's the next level. It's just so beautiful. Number 19 could talk about a new romantic partner. Other than that, you're stepping into the light. You really are stepping into the next level of yourself. So freaking beautiful. So many black borders, it's ridiculous. If you feel like this is your story, then the extended reading probably is for you as well. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care.